Kia ora nau mai, hoki mai, ki tēnei hōtaka ko tahi rau, piti ki tau mā waru, mā ewa, sorry. Ko betcha hau, I kororo mai ana mai I Maniriwa, ki Tamaki Makaurau, Aotearoa, New Zealand. Why we have so many flash names, flash Māori names? Because we acknowledge both our Māori names and the English version. I mean, we as Māori do that. And the rest of the world just follows. So, nā mai te iwi, nā mai ngā activicians, o ia pito o te ao, ko tēnei te pō o te Easter, e kia nei ko te Easter. Te tūmatanga o te Easter holiday. Nā, e maha o ka kaupapa I tēnei pō, o nā te mea, karihe tino karihe tino pānui I roto I te blog. Ke te ngaranga haere etahi ki enei, etahi kaupapa kei roto I te blog. Mo etahi a te tangata, kore rātou e whakaro pohoni nei pānui. So, tonight is a mixed bag of tricks. And as we welcome Easter, as we welcome Easter to our festivities for the week, tomorrow will be Good Friday here in New Zealand. And with Good Friday comes no shopping. I mean no shopping. Nothing is open. Apart from a couple of takeaways or dairy, nothing else is open. So it's a bit like a peaceful day. Some may use it as a treasure hunt, with their tamariki, with their children. And others just use it as a day of catch-up on things TBC, just in general to relax. Me era atu tū mea. So, we're going to be all over the place tonight. But it's good because, there are things that I want to talk about that have appeared in the blog, and I've seen them pop up all the time. And sometimes it makes you wonder what is actually happening in the TBC world. Because a lot of things that are happening or have happened over the past few months have been there all along. But it looks like some people take it on board and others don't. But there could be good reasons, good valid reasons why they don't. Because, you know, things may not have been explained in the correct manner. So from that day to now, they're still totally confused. Or they're doing things their way, the way that they think it should be. And it's not until you start to, like broadcasters start broadcasting and talking about things, they call it all about this, they call it all about that. And next thing you know, people start to express their own feelings, their own emotions, their own whakaaro. And it's from there that you pick up on the little things that are not happening. Or, you say to yourself, now, I didn't know you didn't know this. How come you didn't say anything before? Well, we're not all the same. We're not all scientists, rocket scientists, call it what you may. Some of us just take a little bit longer to take in everything. Where you can pick up just like that, others don't seem to do that. So you've sort of got to be gentle with those kind of people. You've sort of got to, you really have to make sure that they do know how it works and that they're moving in the right direction and not wasting valuable energy. So, it's some consolation to be listening into broadcast and being told by a broadcaster that this is how things should be going. And this is what I try and do to help my situation. Maybe you can look at it that way or try this or try that alternative. So I feel for those people who are struggling because of lack of information or because they're slow at learning and picking up things. So I'm just going to go over the blog to the blog page. Well, I'll first share my screen. And we're going to go and have a look at some of the topics that are out there. Nothing is new. Everything that you see is old. Old hat. Old done. And here's today's page. Now, the first message is 2 days old. Brand new letters. Now, hang on, let me just check the. Let me just check this and see how we go. Oh, here we go. This is today's. $8 per month is inexpensive compared to most business opportunities. Excuse me. And they certainly won't. $8 per month is inexpensive compared to most business opportunities. Yes, that's true. But then it's not about other opportunities. It's about TBC. Now, How many people do we have in TBC now? Whether they paid members or registered without payment and registered with payment and waiting the 7-day trial period. Why, in fact, do we have a backlog of people who have not registered with the fee? I know there are millions of them sitting on record, on file, and have not paid their registration fee. I know we can wind back the clock and talk about this and reveal that that's what happened before. But that backlog is still sitting there. Maybe we're nibbling at it a bit at a time. Well and good if we are. That is correct. But if we ain't, then why haven't people registered for the 4th grade? Do we go back to this? Is it inexpensive at 4th grade? I like to think it is. And I know it is when you make comparison with other businesses. But hey, in TBC, why have we got so many people that have not paid at least the 4 grand to date? I don't think it's because they don't want to be in TBC. I think it's because they're that group of people that joined TBC early and didn't really get any information. So they've been sitting on all information all this time and they're lost. And are gradually climbing back on board as orphans. Because some of those people have bothered to speak up and ask someone who can help them progress through the 4 grand fee. Now for some, it's going to come as quite a wake-up call to find out that now they must pay 8 grand per month. And each month after that. I think to prepare yourself for the 8 grand increase is one thing. Then to prepare yourself for the 8 grand per month is another. Because those people may have a whole lot of family in TBC who were in TBC when they joined and have been sitting in the wings waiting for somebody to press their button and say, hey, do you want to get back into TBC because I've found someone who can help us. Then boom, they go back to the person that they found, go to register, and bang, it is now 8 grand to register. Just put yourself in their shoes. Think about it. Put yourself in their shoes. When they get confronted with the 8 grand payment and then also get told, You must pay that every month from there on in if you wish to remain active in TBC. Wow. What if that person has 20 odd members of the family in there? Can you imagine it? 20 people who, like this one person, need to register at £8 per month because it's obvious the account's been closed, and this is why they're speaking out. So I think for people like that, it could be a make or break situation. You know, they're either going to maybe weigh up their wallets and think, is it worth it? I could do my job and I could say to them, yes, it's worth it. Because it is worth it. Let's face it, it is worth it. It is worth doing the £8 per month. Especially if you were to be part of the bounty payments. So, you know, I'd be kind of treading cautiously with those people, allowing them as much time to, to think about all that's in front of them and sitting there working out how they can work it out so that they're on board. Because I know the first thing they're going to say is, what about all our money in my wallet? And I could be as abrupt as say, as saying, pay your £8 a month and your wallet's there. Just like that. But you have to be careful with people like those who have been out for so long and then come back into TBC not knowing about all the changes. It's kind of cruel in a way, but hey, that is how it works. That is. But, there's been information for the last, I would say, 5 months at least in the blog. The blog has been there at least that long. So these people, while I feel for those people, they also have the blog information to go to. Now, this is what's important about the blog. People need to push people to study and read the blog daily. They do. I mean, if that's the way people have to catch up on all these missed opportunities, other than listening to broadcasts and not having sponsors and this and that to learn from, then that is the way they have to do it. But we must encourage them to try and stay in TBC for all the right reasons. Because right now, there are no wrong reasons for anybody not to want to stay in TBC. This is one golden opportunity not to miss. The first of its kind, remember? Everyone wants a piece of the pie. And why can't they? We're not greedy people, remember? We're here to share it with those in the world in need. So our approach to people like orphans and those who have not re-registered or registered in the last 6 months, we need to treat carefully with them and we need to nurture them onto TBC. This is how we foster a lot of goodwill on TBC by doing that, you know, by not turning our backs on people like that, by putting out our helping hand. And that's what we need in TBC. You know, I hear all these things here. Check your personal beliefs. Is that what is holding you back? Sort of stuff. TBC can turn you into a billionaire. Oh, of course it can. We know that. We've seen all the charts that tell you how to do things. So we have that information. It's a matter of putting it to action. Admin works hard for us. Yes, they do. They're always working hard for us. They're providing, all these opportunities for the taking. Not for us to just read and throw it in the rubbish. They provide them for a reason. Current world events show us the urgency of building TBC to 1 billion ASAP. We know that. We have known that for the last 6 months and before that. We even know how we should be doing it. It's that simple. Then we get headlines like, let's unify around bringing in new members. I thought that's what we do every day. We work together and bring in new members. We broadcast to the world. We broadcast and try to cater for most languages around the world. So we can be unified and bringing in new members. Admin is listening and does answer questions and concerns. Who says they don't? It tells you here in the blog, shows you in the blog. Check your chat room when you broadcast. You might have some strange people on your page. Giving you advice. What else do we have? These are things that just are repetitive. Every day. Repetitive. Brand new world leaders are emerging from this TBC community to make history. Is that to remind us? Does it make us work a lot smarter, stronger? Success in TBC is greater when you see TBC as a way to serve versus being served. There you go. Be sure to attend Zen Button meetings and to collect cookies from it. And why wouldn't a person do that? Free cookies handed to you on a plate almost. And all it takes is 5 minutes to wait. Click on the Zen Button meeting and the link and listen to your broadcast. And collect the cookie and make them work. Old members encouraged to upgrade to participate in Bitcoin Bounty. Yes, this is for you, old members and new members. Christians embrace TBC while it unites all people regardless of their faith. It's true. Whole household can support the new admin fee or not. Old members need to be mindful that upgrading to take advantage of the Bitcoin bounty is optional for the remainder of the time left from your full grain payment. Oh, I think that's a brilliant idea. For those in doubt, for those trying to work things out, I think that's brilliant. Although some don't have that greater length of time because their renewals are probably shortly. So they probably just have a few days' time to think about this and to do it. Are you a Tibetan? Then can't is not part of your vocab. Can't should never have been part of your vocab from day one, the day you signed up and registered and paid your fee to become a Tibetan. And did everything it took to get to where you are today. You've been building, you're a Tibetan. You're not a Kringler. So, people, it's been great going through these little headlines. Bringing up these pānui here, these headline pānui. And these are from around the world, from all different broadcasters around the world. And their take on various things and how they look at it. And it's great because, it's better to have a lot of minds ticking rather than rely on one. Because there are always alternatives to something. Always. So, we make the most of what we can and with what we have. Don't waste your time. Use the energy wisely. And next thing you know, you'll be building like no other. Because you should be seeing the fruits of your labour. Okay. that is another note for me. And, you know, um, it's been great. I'm just going through, like I did, going through the headlines and take on things. Yep. How I perceive everything, how I see everything and view everything. Because you know me, there's no one straight line that way. There are many, you know, but we all end up at the same place. I think we all need to enjoy our TBC journey and no one gets left behind. That's crucial. We take everybody and everything with us moving forward. So I hope, guys, you have a great Easter weekend. Eat all the Easter eggs that you want to. And, you know, if you're going to have donut, no, sorry, hot cross buns, enjoy some for me, please. And I was watching a debate the other day, and it was about who likes raisins in the hot cross bun. Hey, you can put anything in my hot cross bun and I'll still eat it because it's still yummy. You can leave it out if you want. You can pick them out and leave it on the plate and I'll eat your raisins for you. No doubt about that. But, yes, don't forget, go bunny hopping. Stay out of trouble while you're at it and get that gift and encourage fast application. So thank you to Sister Carol, Brother Mofo, Brother Bill, Sister Violet, and Ken, who works so hard he can't stay awake for a broadcast. Poor old Ken, you know, he'll need all his chocolate Easter egg this weekend. And of course, Brother Paul Fisher, and those who are just watching and have not signed in. Hey, I know you're there, and it's great to have you here. Even if I don't know who it is that's sitting there watching, I hope you're taking it all in and enjoying tonight's broadcast. So that's it from Aotearoa, New Zealand tonight. You've had 1 hour of the Kiwi Iwi, as we say, call ourselves the Kiwi Iwi, down under and Aotearoa. Tomorrow night, different story, same time, same place. And be safe. Travel safe. If you're going to travel this weekend, travel safe, please. I don't want no headlines. No sad headlines, please. And, you know, enjoy whatever it is you do this weekend. Hey, kone, folks. And peace to you all. Thank you for being here.